My name is Debbie Lee. I'm the very proud mother of Marc Allen Lee, the first Navy SEAL that was killed in Iraq, August 2nd, 2006. And that was a day that forever changed my life, obviously. I had no choice the news that was given to me that day when we were notified Marc had been killed, but I did have a choice how I responded. My choice was to put on his boots, pick up his weapon, and stay in the fight for our men and women who've defended us and the freedoms that we enjoy every single day. And I don't ever take that for granted. I know that there was an intense cost that was paid for those freedoms. I knew that I wanted to do something to continue to support and thank those veterans who paid for my freedom. I knew that I wanted to do something for other families who lost a loved one in combat as well. And we started America's Mighty Warriors. And Marc's name meant Mighty Warrior. And he definitely lived up to his name. He stood up in the line of fire 3 different times just on his final day, gave his life defending his teammates. And he definitely lived up to his name, but our foundation's not just Mighty Warrior, like the meaning of his name. It's America's Mighty Warriors because it's about every man and woman who served, who's defended me and you and I and the freedoms that we enjoy each and every day. And so it's an honor to be able to stand in the gap for our men and women who serve, stand in the gap for other families who've lost a loved one, and let them know we'll never forget them and we won't forget their sacrifice. Our veterans are struggling with post-traumatic stress, traumatic brain injury, but that trickles down to their spouses, to their children, to their grandchildren, to their parents. It affects where they work. It basically affects more than just that veteran. I think so many of the symptoms that we're providing for our veterans for post-traumatic stress and traumatic brain injury are things that are masking the symptoms. They're not actually healing their brain and the body. This one's actually healing that. We like things that are natural things. We also complement the hormone and vitamin therapy and try to get those natural balances back in your body. So many of the drugs that they're giving our veterans for PTS and TBI, they're taking a toll on your body, on your kidneys, on your processing through. But 2/3 of them say they have a side effect that may cause suicidal tendency. And we wonder why our suicide rate is so high. So why are we not providing for our veterans therapies that are healing them rather than just masking the symptoms? I think that's part of our suicide problem is they keep trying all these different therapies and nothing's fixing it, So they feel like I'm gonna have to live like this the rest of my life. And they don't. With the hyperbaric oxygen, with the hormone and vitamin therapy, with these natural things, there is something that will heal them and change their life. We had one of our Navy SEALs, and he went through, talking about the headaches are gone and that he's sleeping well and that his focus is better and he can, pay attention to detail better. And he just went through a bunch of symptoms and then he paused and he said, "You've made me an operator again." And as a Navy SEAL, that's what they say, we're operators. And what he was saying was, I can multitask, I can focus on things, I can think clearly, and for me, there's no greater compliment than have a Navy SEAL say, "You made me a Navy SEAL again, you made me an operator and able to do what I do well." So